Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to King's Bounty Warriors of the North, Ice and Fire. I've decided to start from scratch, because you as my viewers deserve the best I can do, and what I've shown you is not the best I can do. It's not how the game is supposed to be played, and for that reason I'm giving you exactly that. As best as I can with all the information you've given me by the time, and for that reason, again, I'll do it. Those of you who have already seen the recordings to a certain point on the video when we reach the time. This time I will try not to lose any troops in battle. This time I will try to do the right things, learn the right spells, only pick up what we need from the beginning. Buy all the items in the start. Look for the awards from the scratch and give you the storyline as best as I can. We have a look at our wonderful island. This might give us a clue in the beginning what we're facing, what kind of targets. Well, it's all random, as you know. And I see crystals. This time, for example, I will try to learn spellcasting as fast as possible. Hey there, weakling! Heard the news? Father is looking for a strong warrior to lead the troops against the undead. And I suppose you volunteered. I would have volunteered, but I'm the future king and your people depend on me. I cannot place my life in such risk. Besides, I already done my share of daring exploits, while you were playing with your toy soldiers. Don't be such a muck, Eric. Someone else might defeat the undead and become king in your stead. Think about it. Well, the day has not started well. You met your elder brother Eric, who still thoughts the fact that he soon will be king. In his usual sarcastic manner, he remarked you that your father, Tormund the Fierce, is looking for a worthy warrior who will be able to stop the invasion of the undead. Here is your chance to claim some fame for yourself and earn respect of the other men. Well, it's not much of an invasion, since we are the only ones who are actually moving on the map on free will. So, the god rejoice and accomplished bestow a gift upon you. This gift is this armor. That's a very, very fine armor, and it's very, very good. All items to level 1 to 3 can be converted into crystals by this thing here. All above that can be converted into runes. So, let's talk to the Chief Justice. So, greetings, Olaf. What brings you here? You've heard that I'm looking for a brave warrior? Greetings, father. Yes, Eric said. Aye. But by your face I can say that he was been piquing you again. But what can I do? Put him in a corner? You're both fully grown now. No. You'll have to deal with him yourself. As you know, a sword grows stronger. A sword does not grow stronger. The harder the blacksmith work is. Accept these taunts from your brother as blows from the hammer. Learn to tolerate them and you will become a stronger sword. But Eric has been saying he will be next king after you. It would be so much better if I became king instead. Well, normally in RPGs we're not that ego person, I would say. So that's it. You know, Olaf, being king means much more than being son of a king. You must also earn the respect of the soldiers. Eric has proven himself worthy, but you'll give a chance to shine. Nordling has been struck by a terrible attack. The walking dead are appearing in increasing numbers, arising from their tombs even in the light of day. Go speak to the soothsayer. Old Runlof knows much of the undead, and may be able to suggest how you might deal with them. Okay, we'll be back. Hold on, son. Take this amulet. This amulet had been passed on for our family for many years. I got it from my father, and he received this from his, and so on. Well, you understand. I was going to give the amulet to Eric as my eldest son and heir, but now, after all your labors, I do not hesitate to pass it to you. Keep it with honor and remember about all your ancestors who possessed it before you. It named Rage of the Valkyrs. It allows to unleash your rage on the battlefield. But I know why it named after I don't know why it is named after the celestial virgins. Thank you, father. I will wear it in memory of our ancestors. Your father gave you his amulet, which has been passed down through your family from father to son. This ancient magical amulet enables its wearer to direct his rage against the enemy on the battlefield. Wear it with pride, and keep firm the honor of your ancestors. Rage of the Valkyr's amulet. Wonderful. So, in the old not Mighty Magic, in the old King's Bounty series, you got a dragon. Attack on all Vikings while the items are bad at best. We're not to try to pick anything besides runes. And this thing is because they work anyway. And crystals, of course. So only things we pick up are crystals, runes, and flags. Nothing else. So, greetings, Olaf. How was your day? Not as black as mine, I trust. Why so sad, Snorri? Where is Dory? Gone for a beer or something? Don't mention that traitor's name in my presence. I don't even want to hear it. What happened? You've been friends with Dory as long as I can remember. Friends, Olaf, friends. What kind of friends would call him scoundrel? Stole my magic amulet, made of wolf fangs. My amulet, my grandfather fashioned it himself, and that coward Dory stole it, and refuses to confess. May he burn in hell. I'm not even sure if Vikings believe in hell. That's a very Christian saying. Hey, wait a minute. If he didn't confess, why are you so certain that it is his handwork? Who else might it have been? Judge for yourself. Last night we drank a little beer. I know your idea of a little. 2 barrels, eh? Until he wasn't drop left. Was a single keg. I told you only drank a little, you know? You should stop interrupting, Olaf. Anyway, I woke up next morning, even an easy thing to do. Never an easy thing to do. And suddenly I realized something was missing. My amulet. Oh no, and next to me lies the scoundrel Dory, fast asleep. Well, I woke him up and said stop playing around and give me back my amulet. And what did he say? He called me a fool, said that he never touched my talisman in his whole life. Is he referring to his necklace? Oh, then he went back to sleep. I slapped him across the ear to get him to stop pretending. Oh no, you don't want to be around Dory when he's been hit in the ear. You're not joking. He immediately jumped up and gave me one right back. Snorri gingerly touches his black eye. He certainly didn't let the grass grow under his feet, and so he fell out. The most important thing that he continues to deny he stole the amulet, the slimy toad. Let me talk to Dory. Maybe he'll be more open to me. Talk to him if you want. Just tell him that he's a villain and a thief, and no friend of mine. I'll be back soon. Oh yes. So, this is our trainer, Guthrum Striker. Ah, who's that I see? It's young Olaf. Where have you gallivanting off to now, you rogue? He calls us a rogue. We are the son of the king. Got to go, Gotham. I'm in a hurry. My father asked me to take care of the undead infestation. Now you're talking. The undead, you say? I do hope you remember which end of the axe strike with. Hey, lad? Come along then. I'll see your villain powers. Aye, and maybe I give you a piece of advice while we're at it. From that my father say, is scoundrel pretty urgent, but a second thought, let's go. A bit of exercise won't hurt. So, here's the point. We will not pick up anything outside, but in here we better pick up, because I'm not sure if we can return here. And of course we will search everything here. Every corner for treasures. Well, the gold is not really worth it. On the other hand, so everything we can get our dirty little hands on, as always, is ours to hold. So, take the gold. The 10%, or better to say 18%, we're missing by not having the pirates with us, and the Valkyr will not make much of a difference on this level of money. Hi-ho, it's a bit nippy here. Tell you what, lad, Do you want to warm up? Well, how about you fetch us a keg of beer? All right, you have your loft, Gotham, but just distracting me from my mission. And what? To fetch you some beer. Like I told you, I'm an important mission to destroy the undead. Don't get yourself excited, Olaf. Just listen first. What we really need is to take that keg of beer from the Cyclops owns. Aye, that one. You imagine there's a Cyclops in our house? And most importantly, can you imagine he doesn't even drink the beer? What sort of man lets something like that pass, eh, man? He's a Cyclops. He's neither man nor woman. He's more like stone. Haha. And when the beer is won in battle, it tastes all the better. Cyclops, you say? Aye, a Cyclops. I myself would beat him senseless with his own arm, but I'm feeling a bit groggy this morning. And my stomach had too many cold biscuits and merry times. And oh, my head hurts. If only I had a beer. I sure feel right as rain. A hangover, eh? So it was you up all night brawling out drunken songs. I should have put those nose around you myself, old dog. Okay, where is this Cyclops of yours? Slow down a minute. What a headache. Sad. Did you ever live to see a Cyclops before? Somehow I never. Oh, say no more. Take some of my soldiers with you. They will give you a hand with the beast. And here, take this axe. It's better using your bare hands anyway. Well, blacksmith, I'll find your beer. Oh, look, you don't need to kill the Cyclops. You can get the beer by outsmarting him, if you like. It had a little tussle with him yesterday. For a moment he got the upper hand and, well, then when he carried off the beer. But anyhow, if you can lure him away from the prize, you can duck back, pick up the crack without a fight. I don't mind if you let him live. In fact, I might do the same. But it's up to you. Got it? Sure as crystal. We'll soon have the beer. I think what makes this game so special is this ability to outmaneuver enemies. That you do not have to fight, you can choose. You do not have to fight with each monster on the map to collect the items they guard. Sometimes it's easier to distract the monster and quick grab the prize, avoiding the battle altogether. Well, that is not what we're doing, because I want to get the fight here in the award. Once for the battles without losses, for the heroes killed, because I think he counts as a hero, and of course maybe there is a chest, and we can use some rage. So fighting is good. Give me the keg, and well, this is the rune thing. I learned something about the runes with your help. This rune only makes sense if you attack, because you only get a second chance if you do an attack. If you only move and do not attack, this rune is useless. So, with the aid of the runic word spell, you can replenish the rune store with your troops, or give runic blessings to troops which do normally not enjoy the benefits of rune originally. Well, for example, undead units, or pirates, or humans, or elves, or whatever. Runes can also be spent for spells used to strengthening the effects of some rune magic spells. So let's get him. And oh, we have chests. We have chests. The problem is, can we get this chest before he gets us? Okay. Let's activate this one. This tells us when someone is actually moving. So I want this, and I want to get sure that you... Oh, well, I cannot stop him from doing anything. We get a second turn, though. This is not yet catastrophic. I want control of this one. So let's move into attack position, and then wait. Yeah, do that. That's okay with me. Ooh, that was damage. You have a very single mission. First of all, I want to rage kill that one. Very important, always kill with this ability, because you get a bonus if you kill enough troops with that ability. And I want every chest on the map. That was totally worth it. So he gets another turn. Okay, you... What can he do? He's not a caster, so let's wake up that guy. So this one will be active quite soon, but he's not fast enough to reach anyone. So let's activate that, just in case. And do that, and grab the prize. Ooh, we're getting crystals big time here. What exactly are you doing? That is bad. That is really bad. Okay, he has the hit points to endure. Oh, that was dumb because I cannot attack anyone. Ah, my luck again. Okay, we can still do this. What is the right thing to do? Very good. And you get the hell out of there. They can attack these two units as long as they like. They will never do enough damage for any good. So I want this one to be damaged. I want... oh, that's a bit... How much life points do they have? This one has now 105. We do damage. Well, that should be possible. Yes, wonderful. We do it exactly the right way. Because now we can kill the next stack. Wonderful. And while you're at it, we can try... This is not doing any real fire damage. I always thought that these things were doing fire damage, but actually they're not. Sadly, they're not. So you block the way, because we do not want to break through, and we want these two units to gather experience as fast as possible, because that will be the units that we will be using in battle mainly. So do something for the attack value and blast the shit out of that guy. Oh, you're kidding me. Hit him. Oh, we're poisoned. Heal it. Get a little bit forward. Do this. It is fire damage. I stay with it. This is fire damage, no matter what they say. No, we're not killing enough. Okay, you do... Tell you what, I go a little bit back. I do this. Hit him hard. That was not good. That was one wasted kill. So he already wasted his counterattack. Ah, shame. Can I do anything to him? No, I cannot. And my counterattack will kill him nonetheless. So... How much damage do I do normally? No, this is no use. Sadly, we can do nothing to kill this snake. Well, we can try. I think he already used up his counter-strike. If not... Okay, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We're perfect. This counts as a kill in my book. Flawless. Well, nearly. We did not kill all of the enemies with our special ability, but most of them. And in my book, we should have gone 1 here, 4 here. Well, that we cannot accomplish. 4, that's good, out of 5. Number of crystal heroes in the back, 14. We're working on that one. Okay, let's get back. Always inspect the items you find. Sometimes there's something good in it. This time it's not the case. So we're not wasting any runes because we want to learn spellcasting as fast as possible. Well, oh my boy, I can see it in your eyes. You've got it. Give it over quick. Careful, it's a heavy crack you have there. Right now we have it. You can't refuse a drink with an old blacksmith, can you? So, somewhere out here I had a horn. He ransacks all his bags. Oh, that's some trouble, Rolf. Oh dear me. What's wrong? My horn, my drinking horn. Aye, even my grandfather drank from it. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, what a fool I am. What I'm to do? I've lost it then. Think. Now. When and where? You had it yesterday, right? You tied one pretty good yesterday, in fact. Guthrum scratches his head. Aye, it's true what you say, lad. Where did those spirits lead me last night? Oh, it was quite a battle, that was. It did us proud, my son. And the spirits are singing your praises this morning, as well as they should. You heard them too? Aye, the spirits speak to me as well sometimes. In fact, we have been managing plan for today, but never mind. We're not going to talk about that. I remember seeing the horn when I dropping it while we were fighting. Oh, and my head is splitting. I saw the ice on the curvy soaps. Oh, be a good friend and find the cave where I was scrapping with the spirits and took for the horn. Could you do this for me? Can't you just drink out of the barrel? Then later, when your headache passes, you can go looking for the horn yourself? Nay, you can't drink from the barrel, Olaf, without a horn. I simply cannot drink. It's family woe. What, it's too much asking of you? You're a Norse, son of Tormund, which means that you can see treasures even where they're buried under the ground. This is a quite fine ability, I suppose. Although the Viking life is simple and our needs are few, and our lands are so rich that we'll have all the treasure we need scattered around the island of every forest path. That's the reason why Vikings plunder so much. Okay, I see what you mean. The horn is yours, is decorated with gemstones. Exactly. Now, get yourself to that cave. But by the way, you might find a few spiders down in the dark, but pay them no mind. My hoard must be on the ground, where I defeated the spirits. Search the cave carefully, and when you approach an object hidden in the ground, you'll see how it shines, and a bright beam appears to glow. There you must dig. You'll find... I don't saw anything here. You'll find what you're looking for. Get yourself back there. But don't return without the horn. I hope you won't drink all the beer without me. Well, we can dig. So, down we go. You can dig by clicking the button decorated with the shovel or press D on your own keyboard. So I will do. see what we find. An old shoe. No, a clay barrel, which is quite useless to us. And more spiders! Undead this time. Oh, I see a chest. And no matter what you say, first priority is always the chest. Well, wasn't that good this time. Yeah, block their way. That's a perfect idea. You do nothing. You take control of that spider. It's important to take control of the fire spider because I really hope that I can set someone on fire with that. And that's the second reason I'm using this Jarls, because they can do frost damage. And oh, wonderful, that counts for me. Get a second attack and throw the stone. Very good, we're very close to where we want to go. So, they are on fire? Yes, they are. Then I want to set you on fire. Miserable! Not... Oh, this could be, this could be, this could be. Kills undead spider 4. Killed venom spider 3. Is not able to kill the other spiders, but is okay with me. When I throw that dagger, how much will I kill? 3? Well, I can risk it. I think I'm faster than the whole bunch, so that should be fine with me. Wonderful. Can I do anything here? No, I cannot. So let's take what we can get. This means 4 kills for us. Wonderful. And let's get our ass back. We want those guys to kill each other. I think we can weaken him a little, but not yet. Not yet, my friend. Not yet. Wonderful. Set them as fire as best as you can. So the real problem now is to gain rage somehow so that I can do another attack. But I'm not sure if we can get enough rage out of this. No, I don't think so. And I have no other way to get rage. Do I? No, I have not. I can only do one thing. I can kill one of those and hope that I get enough rage out of it to kill the other one with it. Yes, it works. It's not perfect, I know, but we live in an imperfect world. Always watch out for this black thingies, because they damage you badly if they're hit if you walk on them. And always keep an eye on what you can get. We did not find many runes by now, sadly. Of course, I want the treasure more than anything else. We can... Oh, there are no undead of them. Okay. I want to take control of the fire spiders again and set everyone ablaze. I want an additional move by you. So, and of course I want to get as close as possible to the enemy with my mighty... Yes, set them ablaze. Set more of them ablaze. You are so wonderful. That is an idea, not my best, but an idea. Yeah, do it. Good one, actually. Question is, how many can we kill? No, does not work. I cannot set the others on fire, right? Right. If I move here, the other spider will go there. So what can I do? I go here and do that. You can set a fire spider on fire? How is that possible? Kills 8. That's not good, that's too much. Kills 3, too much, too much, too much. Kills 2, kills... no, 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 no. How many now? Still 3. 6 to 8. That might just work. Let's hope we're not killing all. Ah, for crying out loud. I ruined it. Okay. First, kill those. Far away from perfection we are. So, give me the rage. And then set that guy ablaze. You do nothing. You wait. Still okay with me. Very good, actually. You do nothing, and now... perfect. This is how it is done. Marvelous. We have still rage, so let's use it. That is indeed sad. I have no... that might just work. That's a little bit... we do it on those. Ah, crap. I didn't want to kill them. You wait. You take over those. I want to give you a second try. And before anything goes wrong, use that. Okay, that was sad, but I couldn't hold that one. Okay, this will be fun. Are you poisonous immune, or are you... yes, poison immunity, that's bad. I should have taken over the fire spider. Because I cannot poison anyone that way. But at least they're staying exactly perfect for a round shot. Try to get on their heads. Okay, now the question is, what can I do to perfect this? Good work. Kills 6. Kills 2. We have 3, so you pass. I'll have to risk it. It's 2 perfect kills. Well, 2 gone wrong. Can't do anything about that. No saving, no loading. Puts me on a little disadvantage on that part, but still, that is the horn. You pull the much big horn of the unknown animal, richly decorated with precious stones. This can be no other than the famous horn of Gudrun, which can hoard not less of a half a barrel at a time. You have seen it in the hands of the blacksmith at every feast, and now it's time to return this treasure to its rightful owner. Can we break out some of the stones? Perhaps, please? No, we cannot. Would have been too nice. A buckler? Buckle me this, buckle me that. Who's afraid of a big black rat? No. Nothing here, nothing there. We'll take that. Position. You have found your first magical scroll. You can inscribe the spell scroll in your spellbook if you are a capable spellcaster, which we are not. In this progress, the scroll is destroyed, but you will be able to cast a spell from the spellbook at will, and increase the spell's power through research. To use the scroll, you need to research the magical arts. Everything here has been done by the magical who originally created the scroll. However, to cast a spell from your book requires a great skill and necessary amount of mana. Spells can cast from scrolls are always cast at a lower level. They are weak and far from perfect. However, after studying one of the magic disciplines, you can copy scrolls into your matchbook. After this, the scroll is no longer needed. You can cast spells directly from the book. This does require mana, but the spell maintains forever in your book, which is useful, not only because you can cast it as many times as you like, but also because you can improve the spell through research. And, which is not mentioned here, it's always good to have spell scrolls, because if you run out of mana, you can still cast something. Grab it. Old shoes. We have a little lack of runes this time. I might be wrong, but in the other games I found far more runes. So let's bring him back that thing. And he will be happy. No jokes now, Olaf. Have you found my horn? I have a passionate need to my bad throat. Yes, I found it. Here it is. It took quite a bit searching, but I then finally found it. All gimmy and filled with muck and spider droppings. Ignoring you, Gotham immediately fills the horn with the brim and drinks it in one fell swoop. Pooh, that's ordering grace, that is. Oh, thank you, Olaf. You have truly saved my life. Well, so to speak, here is to you. Pull me one, then, blacksmith, so you don't get too far ahead of me. Oh dear, no. That's not yet time for you to pound down your axe. You haven't explained the most important thing. I knew it was too good to be true. So what do you want now? Need me to fetch you a snack? Don't speak to your elders like that. Now listen closely. Your father sent me forth and placed a bounty upon a ghoul you find. But you have not faced the undead, and you do not know what they may be, how they may be defeated. You're right. I haven't had a chance yet. Like tasting the beer in your keg. No more jokes. Beer is a serious matter, but with the undead, there I can help you. We caught this morning a dozen black magic ghouls traveling nearby our village. They are traveling? The first thought to burn them to ash and dispel the dark sorcery, but our father asked that we lock them so that our young warriors might test their skills in the practice room. You really caught some black magicians? Well, I think he caught ghouls. Black magicians is a dreadful business, and you make a mistake if you count these monsters harmless. Now go forth and defeat the creature. Seriously, now got him to the fight prisoner? Oh, don't worry about that, my lad. Yes, if they're a man, that would be a shameful thing indeed. But worry not. It's only looks human. Inside is just rotten black magic. Creatures such are no more human than scribbery. Do not hesitate to kill it. It fell to me. But it's unarmed. Not much of a listener, eh? I said they're masters of black magic. He'll summon a skeleton and slice you to bits if you pay still questions with him like you do to me. But you see for yourself in a moment. Very well, Smegmith, I'll make quick work of it. Yes, we'll do. Actually, in the old king's bounties, there were some undead which were quite nice and reasonable and talkative, really. So, 20 gold. No runes, not a single one. That is really bad. This time we're not very lucky. 10 gold. You're kidding me. Oh, this is not true. This is simply not true. There are no runes, not much gold, no items, nothing for us here. That is really a shame. And now I'll do something you hate, I'm sure. You'll understand later why I did that. So, my only chance to minimize losses is to not have any units that can be killed easily. Finally, my solitude is broken. I really thought everyone has forgotten about this poor, unfortunate prisoner. Who are you, stranger? I'm Olaf, son of Tormund, and I came to kill you. Wait, King's son, copious strange. I see you in a great power, power which could besides everything you ever wanted. I will help you. I will teach you how to use this gift of immense power. I can make you lord of the island and all the surrounding islands. If you are so powerful, how come a simple blacksmith was able to catch you and put it in his prison? Good question. Very good question. It was an unfortunate coincidence. I was taken by surprise while I was asleep. You are an undead. You'll never sleep. But you, oh, well, show them all the true power, what true power really means. Oh yes, we'll teach those unwashed Vikings a thing or two. Watch your tongue, I'm a Viking too, you know. Forgive me, Olaf, King's son, my foolish command. Certainly, it was not what I meant to include you, of course. I see you took a bath today, yes? I can sense the aroma of molten flowers. Such remarkable talent. Perhaps your nose has fallen off. That's not flowers, that's sea oil. A fine remedy for mosquitoes and midges. I do not think that in this environment there are many mosquitoes. Sea oil. Charming. Well, let's forget about this remarkable tool of mosquito control and return to our earlier conversation. I can't believe we're having one. Of course, the Dark Lord. Why are Vikings so stupid? We're just discussing the possibility of you promising to release me in exchange for vast amounts of power and authority. Oh well, that I do recall. Well, I don't recall having promised you anything. Sorry. True, very true. So what do you think of my proposal? I don't trust you. Now, if you were back up with your words with something more tangible, useful. I understand. Words are empty but gold. The only pity is I don't have any. Those brave Vikings who imprisoned me took it all. But I've something far better, more suitable for the king's hair. There, a scroll. Read it and you will know the mystery of the most poisonous magic. He hands you a poison scroll. Is that all you can offer me? Some kind of philosophical diploma? You should be able to read, eh? The young king is quite correct. What need has he of the secret knowledge when he was with such superb strength? Well, I've something else that might come in handy for any soldier. A power rune, a spirit rune, and a magic rune. Yes! There! Now I've given you everything I have. And now you see how much I want to help you. Just get me out of here. Thanks for the runes. I might even consider you freeing you. But then, if Guttrums were to find out, you deceitful sack of pus, you vile maggot, you son of a worm, you dare try to cheat me. You're foolish enough to face a master of black magic and try your petty tricks. Behold my wrath, my lonesome liege. I will make you my eternal servant, son of dust, and obedience undead servants. Oh, that's what you mean to do? Well, do your worst. Well, yeah, we were not quite gentle to him. Okay, what do we want? First of all, here is the trick number 1. Undeads don't like cure. Second trick. Undeads don't like spears. So, rise that up. And ah, crap, for crying out loud. Well, try. I want to have control over that one. Give those another turn. And what are we fighting? This Valheim infant of darkness was captured and imprisoned by the Vikings of our village. Well, rise shields and advance! We're okay, we're okay. Yeah, hit them with all you got. Wonderful. We might be able to do something really nasty now. No, we're not. Activate that just in case. Go there and hit them like hell. So, now... Wonderful. 2 immediate kills for the team. And let's get closer. So, question is, what else can I do? I can... No, I'm not casting anything because I am not totally sure. The problem is, we better do not move. We better do not move with him either. Get forward. Okay, with me. Wonderful. So, I think, how much damage do we do? We kill 2. If I cure that one, we can kill this one. Very good. Let's hit him as hard as we can. The problem is I will not be able to use my special ability against him as long as he's trapped in there. And we better heal up our man. So... I will go a little bit away. Well, if I kill him now, it's okay. Yeah. Well, we lost no one, and that's okay in my book. Yes, perhaps I could have killed more of them with my ability to do this round attack, but it was quite unlikely, was it not? So... Well, Olaf, have you defeated the Dark Sorcerer? Of course, although it wasn't easy. The Dark Sorcerer has powerful curses. He called upon the forces of darkness, and his spells hollowed in the wind. And when I showed him how to fight like a true Viking. That's fine, my lad. That's the trick with magicians. A good blow with an axe between the eyes is the cure for any sort of deviation. Well done, lad. The sorcerer tried to trick me into joining him. He said they have much power, need of such strong and agile warriors as myself. He promised me wealth and power, so... You don't believe it for a second, Olaf. Remember, the undead never keep their word. Duty and honor have no meaning to the lifeless. Why should they? Nay, the best thing you can do if you see a ghoul is smash it as hard as you can between the eyes. Haha. Gardaman loving pats the hammer hanging from his belt. Well, are you ready to get out of here? By the beer in my belly, I thought you what I know. And you figure out the rest yourself. Now it's time to get back to my forge. Thanks, Uncle Gotham. I already figured out that although it would be nice to have a beer before the battle, sometimes it's awfully hard to come by. Gotham rocks with laughter. Well spoken, Olaf. It's good to hear it. Ah, now you amuse me, an old man. Wait a minute. There was something I wanted to tell you. You're tending towards a Skald anyway. Wouldn't you say? I remember our Skald Favor once asked you to tell the sagas, and there was another one. Right. You are. I want to become a Skald. Aye. It's a shame that Far did not live to see this day. He would as much taught you. He knew more of the epics than I know of hammering. Well, listen. The main power of a warrior is his skill with the axe. The power of a soothsayer is his knowledge in magic. So the power of a Skald lies in what? In the tankard? Yes, ours, of course. The power of a Skald is the Edda, the Viking battle song. When a skilled Skald receives the Edda, so his loyal troops before the fight, they'll grind the enemy soldiers to dust with their very teeth. So that's my advice. Learn those songs quickly, and learn as many as you can, so no matter what situations faces you, you will have a suitable song to answer it. Well, that's about it. The rest you figure out. The Skald Edda ability allows you to receive troops from the North epics before battle, which inspire your troops. Each new level brings new songs and enhance their spells and effects. Thank you. Well, let's see what kinds of troops he sells us. We are Wardens of the North. Well, that's nice. That means we are now officially part of the, how do you say, Games of Thrones party. Okay, okay. Tell you what, we'll buy all the crap. The Soothsayers. Yes, I definitely want those. Let's go back to him. We buy all the items we can get our hands on. So, sadly, there were no Jarls for us to buy. That's a real problem, because the Jarls are extremely powerful. They're my most favorite unit. Okay, but we have a plenty supply of Soothsayers here. Okay, that's where I end it for today. I hope you like it. And I hope that you forgive me that I started new. This time I will make all right, I promise. And if you have any doubts, if you have any suggestions, if you have anything to say to me, just write it down in the comments and I will look up to it. Until then, bye.